What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Casper's Kicks. Once again, appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the channel. So today was actually the release date of the Air Jordan 1 Varsity Red, which was a women's Jordan 1. Now, they were going by different names when they were put on sneakers. They did call them the Varsity Reds, but you also may know them as the Nostalgia ones or the Chilean, I believe, red ones as well. They are the women's red and white ones that I did a review on, so go check out that review if you're interested in the shoe. But like I said, they did drop today. I ended up not going for them. They were supposed to come in extended sizes. They ended up not coming in extended sizes, so I didn't even worry about the shoe since I already did a review on a pair. Resale wise, they're not going for that much, so you know, if you really want them, I'm sure you will be able to find them for a great price. Now, moving to the actual point of this video, I have with me a dunk, and I'm so conflicted on if I want to keep this dunk for myself. I have with me today the Nike Dunk Low Jackie Robinson, and when I opened the lid and looked at these things, like, it's crazy, and y'all will see in just a minute just how nice these dunks are. Of course, before we start, I do want to give a quick shout out to my guys Perfect Fit Kicks and Kamikaze Kicks on Instagram. Yes, they hit me up and told me they had them, and I almost passed. I almost passed on them. I was close to just being like, you know, I don't want to get them because I'm trying to get the Travis Scotts. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and grab them, and I am glad I did. So that is what we're gonna get into in this video. Hopefully y'all enjoy it, but let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so a quick history lesson before we jump into this review. If you're not familiar with Jackie Robinson, this dude is historical. Like, as you see, he has a dunk named after him. So Jackie Robinson was actually the first Major League Baseball player to break the color barrier in the MLB. So that was 75 years ago. So it is the 75th anniversary of that happening, which is why we're getting this dunk low. Like I said, he's made history, and just, it's still every year. I know the MLB does. I think they have like his number that everybody wears in the MLB. So he just broke barriers and really changed the game for a lot of people, which is why he is such a historic figure. Now, moving to this review, so we're going to start with the box. Now, the box is a little beat up. Y'all know the shipping gets crazy out here, but we do have the regular Nike Dunk box, so that red box with the white Nike stitching, or not stitching, but Nike logo on here. So that is the box. Like I said, it is a little beat up. So moving to the label reads Nike Dunk Low. The colorway is Racer Blue, Racer Blue. This is a size 12, and retail price on these was $130. They did come out a couple weeks ago. Now, the reason I say I'm conflicted on these is because they are size 12. If you know my personal size, I wear size 11.5. I'm very close to just being like, I'm just gonna keep this 12 for myself, and I will deal with the extra room in it, because unless I can find an 11.5, you know, I may just end up keeping these 12s and just dealing with the extra room. Now, jumping to the inside, of course, it is just, like I said, the regular cardboard on the inside, nothing extra. And then you do have the regular white paper that we get with the Dunk Lows. So nothing crazy with these. So let's go ahead and jump into the shoes. So this is the Nike Dunk Low Jackie Robinson. Give y'all that quick 360 on these. And it is a lot of details in this shoe. The Nike did a really good job with these. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Alright, so starting with the outsole, you do have a regular Dunk outsole. It is that all black outsole with the Nike logo in the middle. And of course you do have the Nike swoosh on there as well. And then moving to the midsole, you do have an all white midsole. Now we saw the same thing with, I believe it was the graffiti dunks that I did a review on. Go check that one out if you haven't already. But they added the stitching in here that pops. So they added that blue stitching, that racer blue stitching, and it pops with this midsole. Like, it stands out really well. So just another nice touch that they added with this one. Like I said, I think it was the graffiti dunks, and they added that same type of alternate color stitching on the midsole that just really pops out and it contrasts well with this shoe. So like I said, with these you do have the racer blue stitching on here on the midsole. Now moving to the upper, you do have two different materials. You have like a really soft suede, and then a really nice quality leather material, almost like a cowhide or something like that. But going to the toe box, like I said, you do have that creamy leather material on there. And it's almost like a coconut type of, or like a really light tan colorway on here, but that is what you see on the toe box there. You do see the mini Nike swoosh in that racer blue colorway as well. And then continuing to the front of the toe box, so you do have that racer blue colorway, and it is like a really soft suede or nubuck material, and that same material wraps all the way around the shoe. So as you see, it just wraps this side and then back around towards the front of the shoe. Now, of course, the obvious detail that y'all do see on this shoe is there is writing all over the racer blue portion of the shoe. Now, if you're wondering what the writing it is one of Jackie Robinson's famous quotes that he did say, and it reads, "I'm not concerned with your liking or disliking me. All I ask is that you respect me as a human being." So that is what is written on the outside of the shoe. Of course, it's not just a direct, like, it's not straight through. It's just portions of it that are all throughout that racer blue. So just another cool detail that they added with these. Now, moving to the Nike swoosh, you do have a double layer Nike swoosh. So the bottom layer is a black leather, and then the top layer, the actual, or the layer on top of the black leather, it's almost like a wool or like a really rough kind of like suede, or I would go with a wool, almost like a vintage look. But you do have that on top of that, or the second layer of the Nike swoosh. And it is the same on both sides of the shoe. So that is the other side right there. Alright, and then continuing to the material behind it, you have more of that really soft leather, and it's a nice tumbled leather. Like I mentioned earlier, it's almost like a cowhide. It's got that look like that on there. But it is a very nice tumbled leather, very soft. So that same leather does continue wrapping around the side right there by the heel, and then back around this side, and then back to the other side of the heel as well. So like I said, that leather is very nice. I do like how they did it. Now, moving to the back of the ankle, you do have the Nike written out, and it is in a metallic silver colorway there. That's on the back of the heel. And then you might have saw it a little earlier, but you do have the number 42 printed on the side of the shoe in that same metallic color as well. Now, like I mentioned, they do wear the number 42. I believe it's Jackie Robinson Day in the MLB, but that's where everybody does wear the number 42, or just in representation of Jackie Robinson and the history that he made in the league. So like I said, that is the 42 that is there. Now, moving to the laces and the tongue. So we'll start with the laces. So you do have a baseball stitched lace here, and it is a white lace with the stitching, the racer blue stitching on the outside like a baseball. So a cool touch with these. They do come with additional laces, which I will show y'all when we get to the next or the other shoe. But white laces do come in these. Now, moving to the tongue and the tongue tag. Now, the tongue tag reads 75 years breaking barriers, and of course, just to signify the 75th anniversary of Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier. So that is the tongue tag there. Now, this tongue is a little bit more padded compared to a regular Nike Dunk Low, but it's not an SB type of padding for this one. So it's like right in the middle of an SB Dunk Low and then a regular Nike Dunk Low. So that is the outside of the shoe. So now we'll continue to the inside. So you do have a racer blue sock liner with these, so that sock liner does wrap all the way around. And then if you notice already, there's writing on the insole as well. It is the same quote that is on the outside of the shoe. So I'll go ahead and show y'all the insole. So this is what the insole looks like right here. And it's on both sides. So this is the back side here. It is that gray on the back side. But you do have writing on both the insole and the outer portion of the shoe, the upper portion of the shoe. Now, these do have the size sticker there, so size 12. And then you do have the Nike logo written out there in that metallic silver colorway. And like I said, the quote is, "I'm not concerned with your liking or disliking me. I only ask that you respect me as a human being." So that is that quote that was said by Jackie Robinson. Now, I will go ahead and show y'all the other shoe as well. I'll give y'all a quick 360 of these. So here's that 360. And as you see here, you do see the other lace. So you do have a racer blue lace with these. Honestly, I'm not sure if I would go with the racer blue or the baseball knit lace that's in here, but I think because of the detail that's on this baseball knit lace, I would probably stick with these just because I thought that was a cool touch with these. Alright, so that's the 360. Now, if you're wondering where the racer blue colorway does come from, the team that Jackie Robinson signed to back in 1947 was the Brooklyn Dodgers. And their color was the blue, or the racer blue, so that is where that color does come from. So just another cool history touch that goes with these. But overall, that is the Nike Dunk Low Jackie Robinson. Now, like I told y'all at the beginning of the video, I'm like very conflicted on what I should do, if I should keep these or if I should look for my size or what. Like I mentioned, these are a half size up from my normal size. So, I mean, I could deal with the extra room and just not worry about it, or I can try to find 11.5. I'm really not sure, but I'm going to have to try and figure something out because these are just a dope shoe to have in your collection and just to have in general. Now, resale wise, I think last time I checked they were going for around 400 or so. So if you're interested in getting them, you're gonna have to pay a pretty penny for them. You know, like I would do it because they are a nice shoe. I mean, I did pay resale for these, so you know, it's a nice shoe. Like, it's hard for me to say don't do it when, you know, there's a lot of meaning behind the shoe, and then Nike did a great job with designing the shoe, and the materials on here are very nice as well. But if you were able to cop these, let me know. They did release on sneakers and, of course, other places. I took L's on sneakers per usual. Y'all know my sneakers account either shows me love or it doesn't. It's no hit or miss with it. So, but yeah, I took L's on sneakers. But like I said, let me know if y'all were able to cop these on sneakers or if you copped them anywhere else. How y'all feeling about them? Is it a must cop? Is it a pass? Are you like, I'm not feeling that at all? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on these Nike Dunk Low Jackie Robinson. Like I mentioned, resale wise, they're reselling pretty well. So if you're reselling, then, you know, he can make some good money off of these. But as always, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date when I post new content. I did forget to show y'all one more thing. These do come with the paper shoe tree. So the paper shoe tree is what is in these. But as always, like I mentioned, I do appreciate y'all for stopping. I should have a couple of early reviews posting here soon, just waiting for the shoes to get to me. So whenever I get them in, y'all know I will drop them ASAP. That's why you got to turn on that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping content. But as always, hopefully y'all have a great rest of the weekend. Stay safe and stay blessed. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.